the live section. I am so sorry, you guys, but I'm going to continue from where we stopped. And where we stopped is number 5, which is not engaging with their audience or community. Now, a lot of people don't know that the community that you build here are the people that are actually going to help your videos stay long term on this YouTube space. They are the people that are going to help your channel to actually grow. They are the people that are going to engage in your videos in the long term. They are the people that are going to give you the money that you are looking for here on the YouTube space later on. So you want to create a community of people. And how do you create a community of people, or who are the community of people that you should be creating? Community of people that love your content, right? And how do you do that? How do you get people that love your content? Is by creating content that they love, right? Because of course, as a YouTuber and as a content creator, you don't create videos that you like, you don't create videos that you love, you don't create videos that only gives you value, or that you think that you like, this is something that you want to do. That is not the kind of videos that you should be creating on the YouTube space. You want to be creating videos that are adding value to other people's life on the YouTube space. That is the only way you can get community of people to engage on that video, or that is the only way you can get people to actually engage on that video, and then engage in your videos, comment on your videos, and then help you grow your channel at the end of the day. Because of course, your channel growth is what you want, right? And the only way for you to get your channel to grow the way you want it is by connecting with people on the YouTube platform. And the only way you can connect with people on the YouTube platform is by giving them something, right? I don't know if that makes sense. It's by giving them something. You give them something, and then they collect that thing and give you your channel growth at the end of the day. It is exchange, it is trade by barter. Nobody is losing right here, right? You as the creator, you are getting the views, you are getting the watch time hours, you are getting the subscribers, and them as the viewer or as the audience, they are getting the value, they are getting solutions, and they are making friends with you. At the end of the day, they are connecting with you. They have a very sure plug that if they have a situation when it comes to particular niche, they are going to have somebody on this YouTube platform that they can go and see videos from there, and then they are going to get answers. Those are some of the things that keeps people coming back to your channel. And trust me, your returning viewership is something that is going to help you once you started making money. And I know this because I am running 5 YouTube channels at the moment, and I've monetized 3. Sometimes when YouTube sends you your monthly growth analytics, right, you are going to see the if your new YouTubers came back, or sorry, if your new subscribers, I mean to say, came back, or if the subscribers on your channels, people that are watching, or your viewers that are watching your channel, are actually just new subscribers, or they are regular subscribers, and all of that. All of those things are always in your monthly analytics. And trust me, if you keep having regular, or your subscribers coming back to watch your videos, which is recurrent subscribers that are always coming back to watch your videos, trust me, you're going to be making a lot of money on this YouTube space, because YouTube love it when your subscribers comes to watch your videos. Hi, I don't know how to pronounce your name, but hi, let me know where you are watching this live from. Please give it a huge thumbs up. Thank you so much for joining me. If you have any question, please leave it in the chat section. I will be glad to answer you. Okay, don't forget to like this live, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, please, and don't forget to ask me your questions in the comment section, because that is why I'm here. We are talking about small mistakes that YouTubers make, or mistakes that YouTubers make when they are here on YouTube just for them to grow. And we are on number 5, and number 5 says not engaging on their audience or community. So make sure that you try to engage with people on the YouTube space. Make sure you try to build a community of like-minded people. Those are the people that are actually going to help you grow your YouTube channel, and those are the people that are actually going to help you monetize your YouTube channel. Hello, thank you so much for joining me. You said black girl. I know. Thank you so much. Let me know where you're watching this video from. Where are you watching this video from? Let me know what parts of the world are you seeing my video. Let me know. Do not forget to give my video a huge thumbs up, or this live a huge thumbs up. Thank you so much. So let's talk about engaging with your community, or with your audience, right? When you are engaging with your audience, of course, they will feel free to actually talk to you about anything. They will feel free to ask you questions, and they would love to want to come back to watch your videos, because people love to have the attention. People love when they get the attention, and if you can give your audience those attention, of course you are going to be winning their heart. Don't forget to like this video, you guys. Thank you so much. And the only way for you to do that is by engaging in their comments, like, reply their comments, like their comments, thank you, tell them thank you, right? And all of those things, right? Make sure you don't keep them waiting. Always come back with good videos for them, so that each time they think of going to another YouTuber, they will remember you. And anytime they come to your page, of course there is always a new video that is helpful for them. So that is another thing. If you do this, they are going to always come back to watch your videos. They are always going to come back to engage in your content. And that is one thing that you want on the YouTube space, because if people keep coming back, or your audience keep coming back to engage in your content, if you are monetized, you are going to be making money. If you are not yet monetized, you are going to be able to monetize, right? And all of that. If you are looking for subscribers, of course you are going to get subscribers when you engage and when you start to build community of like-minded people. Okay, so if you love to build community with me, if you love to engage with me, please subscribe to the channel. Give this chat live a big thumbs up. Ask me your questions. Of course, I want to be your friend. I teach you how to grow here on YouTube, and I want to be your friend. So go ahead and let us talk. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Okay, that's the only way we can continually connect here, so that you don't miss out on any video that I drop on the YouTube space. Another one I'm going to talk about is paying so much attention on YouTube paycheck. A lot of YouTubers are here, they are just paying attention to the YouTube paycheck. Like, they don't want anything else but the YouTube paycheck. And not like this is good, but you don't want to make it weird. You don't want to make sure, you don't want to make it look like that is the only thing that is keeping you here. You want to make sure that while you are paying attention to your YouTube paycheck, you are also doing things that will help you get your YouTube paycheck, right? Some people just pay attention to just getting the paycheck. They don't want to do anything else. They don't want to, put in the effort. They don't want to put in the work. They don't want to put out quality content. They don't want to engage with their subscribers. They don't want to, grow their channel. They don't want to give value in exchange for the paycheck and all of that, which is something that even the YouTube algorithm accept, right? For you to actually get paid, you need to give value. And those are the things that you want to concentrate on, giving the value to the people out here, right? Because of course that is one thing that this platform is built on. This platform is built on the grounds of finding solutions to their intending or their audience, right? So if you can give solutions to your audience, of course the paycheck is going to come, right? It is definitely going to come if you pay attention to your audience. Pay attention to what the people in your niche want. Pay attention to what people are actually looking for, right? If you don't pay attention to these things, then you may not get the paycheck. If you pay attention to just the paycheck, you will not get the paycheck. That is weird, but that is what it is on this YouTube space. If you don't pay attention to what people want, you will not get the paycheck. If you pay attention to the paycheck, you will not get the paycheck. I hope that makes sense, you guys. So make sure that you are not just paying attention to the paycheck. Stop looking at your YouTube end section of your studio. Don't always go to your YouTube end section of your studio. Please look for content that are actually helping people out there, and then create it and put it up here. That way, one day your end section is going to get up to $100 and more, and you are going to, YouTube is the one that is going to notify you that okay, your money is now up to how you want to, we are sending it to you and stuff like that. So you want to make sure that you are paying attention to the thing that is going to give you the paycheck, not just paying attention to the paycheck. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this live. Let me know where you are joining me from. What part of the world are you joining me from? I'm so grateful. Thank you so much. And don't forget to like this live so that we can have more people coming in. Of course, let me know where you are talking to me from or where you are watching me from. Thank you guys so much. Don't forget to subscribe, you guys. I teach you how to grow here on YouTube, because I basically run 5 YouTube channels, and I've gotten experience over the years running those 5 YouTube channels, and I want to teach it to you here, so that if you are interested in getting your own YouTube channel, of course you can start without paying so much for courses, and you can start on a good foot, right? So go ahead and subscribe to the channel, because of course I want to see you grow just like the way I am growing here on YouTube. Okay, you guys, so the next one we are going to talk about is going to be number 7, and it is people are following and copying big YouTubers. Like, small YouTubers on this YouTube space are always following and copying big YouTubers. When it comes to the YouTube space, Big YouTubers will tell you to do some certain things, and you as a small YouTuber, it may not work for you. There are things that big YouTubers will do, it will work for them, but for you as a small YouTuber, it won't work for you. Oh, thank you, Gen X. You said you are seeing this video from Canada. Oh, how's Canada? How you doing? How's the weather? Thank you so much for joining this live. Please give it a huge thumbs up and please subscribe to the channel if you are enjoying this video. Thank you so much. So make sure that you are not following big YouTubers, because of course they tell you something, and if you do that thing, it may not work for you. Now, I'm not saying it is every big YouTuber. What I'm saying is they have grown their channel to a point where anything they put, they get the views, they get the subscribers, they get the watch time. So they are not really at your level where a lot of people don't know them, right? Because big YouTubers are people that have been known on the streets, they have been known on the system, the algorithm recognizes their videos, their subscribers already know them, already relating with them, already love them. So anything they put there on the YouTube space gets the attention and gets the attraction. So you don't want to follow them. Like, you don't want to be copying everything they do. If they post a day in my life, you also want to post a day in your life. Most people are not interested in your day in your life, because of course you are not known yet, right? They don't know you yet, so they are not interested in your day in your life, right? They are not interested in your live vlog. So you want to come here, especially as a newbie, you want to create content that is helping. First of all, come as somebody that is creating content that is helping. If you are creating content that is helping people, once you start growing, you can start putting up content around a day in your life, and you can get other channels, or you can create other channels talking about a day in your life, and it is not going to be hard for you to get people to watch your day in your life, because of course they now know you. You now have audience on the platform, you now have community of persons that love you on the platform, and you can always tell them, okay, I have like a lifestyle vlog. You can actually subscribe on that channel and follow me up if you want to see my day-to-day lifestyle and all of that. That way they are going to follow you, and you are going to start getting views from that lifestyle channel. But if you are just a regular new YouTuber here, you don't want to do that, because people don't know you yet, so you may not get the views and the growth that you need in your YouTube channel. As a new YouTuber, what you want to do is come here and give value. Anything you know how to do best, just come here and give it. Give it for free. Don't even bother, because of course the reward is going to come for you later, and that reward is good. Reward that comes in money, reward that comes in community of like-minded persons that love your content, reward that comes in views, people always coming to watch your views, reward that comes in subscribers. People love you and they are subscribing to your channel. Okay, you guys, let me get water, please. So if you are actually creating content that is actually giving value on the YouTube space, you are definitely going to be, making the money. You are going to be seeing the growth, and you will not be doing so much. So stop paying attention to the YouTube paycheck, because if you pay attention to the paycheck, you will not get the paycheck. But if you pay attention to the things that gives the paycheck, that is the kind of paycheck. That is when you start getting the paycheck. If you pay attention to the things that gives you the paycheck, which is creating good content and then engaging with your subscribers or with your audience, those are the things that gives you the paycheck. If you start creating content around those things, you will start seeing the paycheck coming in. Okay, you guys, let me know where you are watching this video from or this live from. Don't forget to give it a huge thumbs up. Also subscribe to the channel, because on here I teach you how to grow your YouTube channel and how to make money out of it. I teach you some of the things that you should do, and I also teach you the things that you shouldn't do while you are here on the YouTube space. So if you are interested in that, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel, right? If you have any question, also let me know in the comment section of this live. Let me know where you are watching me from. I want to know where you are watching this black girl from. Okay, let me know where you are watching me from. What parts of the world are you actually seeing me from? Let me know. Okay, so let's go to the next one, which is underestimating the power of CEO. Sorry, SEO. What did I say? CEO. Okay, you guys, so a lot of people don't know how to optimize your videos or their videos, because that is just the basic rule of thumb when it comes to SEO. SEO simply means optimizing your videos to make it searchable, to make it visible, to make it seen. right, by your potential audience or by people that want your content. So let's say, for example, you are in the cooking niche, right, or you are in the fashion niche, you are in the vlogging niche and all of that. You want to make sure that every video that you upload here is actually optimized so that people that are looking for content like that are going to find it, are going to see it, right? If you don't optimize your videos, people will not see it, right? People will not see it. And if they don't see it, they will not watch it. And if they don't watch it, you will not get subscribers. You will not get the views that you want. You will not get the watch time that you are looking for. And you will not make the money that you want to make, right? So make sure that your videos are actually optimized. Make sure you are not underestimating the power of SEO. Make sure that you are presenting or positioning your videos in a way that it is visible to almost everybody or everybody that needs your video on the platform. So how do you actually optimize your videos, right? How do you actually create your SEO very well and all of that? What is it practically that you can do? Number one thing that you can do is your thumbnail. You want to make sure that your thumbnails are very attractive. You want to make sure that your thumbnail is sparking curiosity, is giving out a message or sending a message that there is solution here to a particular problem, depending on the niche that you are, right? If you are in the cooking niche, your thumbnails should always spark curiosity and should always, send a message of a solution that you're actually giving in the video in that particular thumbnail. It should be the window, because of course your thumbnail is the window to your video or the door to your video, right? So if your door or your window is not presentable, if it is not beautiful, if it is not doing justice, if it is not welcoming and showing an entrance, right, people will not engage, people will not click on your videos. And if you're not getting clicks on your videos are gradually going to die off on the YouTube space. So you want to make sure that your thumbnails are sparking curiosity. And I've created a video teaching you here how to actually create thumbnails that are attractive and engaging. So if you are done with this live, you can go ahead and watch it. I am going to leave the link to all of those videos or to my playlist in the description section of this video, so that when you are watching the replay, you can actually go and tap on it and see that video. But you guys, your thumbnail is everything when it comes to getting attention on the YouTube space. So you want to put in the effort. Make sure it is sparking curiosity. Make sure it is passing a message of there is solution here in this video for this particular problem. This is the solution, and that is what I'm talking about in this particular video. So once your thumbnail is like that, right, it is going to send that signal, and your potential audience are going to likely click on your videos, right? Another thing you want to do when it comes to your SEO is your titles. You want to make sure that your titles is actually explaining, right, to your audience what they stand to gain in your videos. Your title is actually explaining to your audience the kind of solution they stand to get, the problem they are facing, and the solution they stand to get, right? If your title is doing this and also your thumbnail is doing that, together it is going to be a powerful duo that is going to help your channel or your video to do better. It is going to help enhance the visibility of your videos, right? Now, when you are doing this in your titles and in your thumbnail, you want to also make sure that they are having like keywords that are alike, keywords that are relating to what your video is talking about, keywords that are sparking curiosity, right? If there is a solution in your keywords, in the keywords that you use in your title, it should also appear in the keywords that you are using in your thumbnail, right? They should also be similar and alike. That way the YouTube algorithm is going to quickly pick up the signal in the title and also in the thumbnail. So you want to make sure that it is relating, they are relatable, they are relating to each other. That way it is easy for you to make the YouTube algorithm understand your content and who it is for, because that is what SEO basically means. It helps you to get the YouTube algorithm to better understand who your contents are for. And of course, if the YouTube algorithm better understands who your content are for, right, they are going to push it to the right audience, right? They are going to take the videos to the right audience. So if your content or if your titles and your thumbnail are not sparking that curiosity, and it is not also having an alike keywords that is, putting in all of the value and screaming all of the curiosity and all of the solutions, the algorithm is going to be finding it hard to understand who your videos are for. And that is king, right? Because if the algorithm understands who your videos are for, each time you post those videos, they are going to get straight to the right audience. And if your videos get straight to the right audience, trust me, your videos are going to be doing numbers, because people are going to be watching it. The people that want it are going to be watching it, right? And your videos are going to be doing numbers. And from the numbers, of course, if the content is engaging, if it is valuable, people are going to engage, they are going to subscribe to your channel, and that is you getting subscribers. And if it is also very powerful and power packed and value packed, they are going to watch the video for a long time, and that is you getting watch time hours. So you want to make sure that your SEO is actually king. Your SEO is actually top notch. You want to do everything possible to get your SEO intact. I have also created a video for you teaching you how you can be able to, optimize your videos in terms of creating very powerful thumbnail or very powerful titles or engaging titles that can actually draw the attention of your audience. I am going to also leave the link to that video in the description box so that you can learn how to optimize your videos properly and help you get the attention and the attraction that you need on here on the YouTube space. If you are gaining value so far from this video, please help me smash the subscribe button. Do not also forget to give this live a huge thumbs up. Ask me your questions in the comment section. Like, I want to hear your questions talking about how to grow here on YouTube. And also, if you have questions about everything that I've been saying since, go ahead and ask me. I am all ears. I also want to know where you are watching me from, like where you are joining this live from. This baby girl wants to know where you are joining me from, so let me know in the chat section. Okay, thank you so much, you guys, for joining me. Another thing I'm going to talk about in the reason why small YouTubers are not going to grow, or some of the mistakes that they are doing that is not helping them grow, is going to be no proper niche or targeted audience. You guys, I don't know what you're doing if you're not targeting a set of persons on the YouTube space. You cannot create content that is serving everybody on this YouTube space. You need to create content for a specific person or for a specific group of persons, because of course you cannot target everybody. There are a lot of billions of people coming on this YouTube space every single day, so you cannot satisfy everybody, right? You just want to focus on some certain people that you know that you can satisfy. And how do you know the set of persons to focus on, right? Which is you picking a niche. How do you know who to focus on, the niche to pick, and how to actually target them? Number one, you ask yourself, what knowledge do I have that is actually going to be beneficial to people out there on the YouTube space? The knowledge you have, the experience you have, the key points, the key solutions that you have to problems around the world is a niche already. Let's take, for example, you are a doctor, right? Your knowledge about medicine or the field that you are in is already a niche on its own. So because you know about it, because you have certifications for it, because you can actually recommend solutions for it, you can come up here and do it as a particular niche, or as a niche that you can actually target some set of persons. And of course, there are people, everybody wants to take care of their health. Not like there are people, everybody likely wants to take care of their health, right? So if you come up here and create content in that particular area of specialization, there are going to be persons that are going to be your targeted audience, and those people are people that are interested in your videos. Those people are people that are coming here to see that kind of content. Now let's take, for example, you are a chef. Because you are a chef, you have the experience, you have the certification and all of that, you know how to cook. You can actually come here to teach people that don't know how to cook, or that are looking to have more knowledge about cooking and more recipes to actually cook. You can come here and teach them how to do that, because you have the skill, you have the knowledge, you know how to do it. That is already a niche for you. Okay, so this is how you pick, and you want to pick something that you can do long term. I've also taught, like, made a video generally so that you can be able to, sit down, talk to yourself, and know what you want to come here and do on the YouTube space. Because a lot of persons can actually be good at a lot of things, like a bunch of things. So you want to pick something that can keep you long term, something that you can be talking about every single time on the YouTube space. That is something that you want to be doing, because like I said earlier, when it comes to YouTube, it is longevity that you are going to be thinking about, not now, not today, right? You cannot grow on YouTube if you are thinking just now. You have to be having the long-term potential, and for you to be able to have that, you will need to actually have content ideas, or you should be in a niche where you can actually create content for a long time. Now, in this particular niche that I am in, I can actually create content for a long time on YouTube because I have the experience, and I'm currently running 5 YouTube channels. So every single day, every single experience that I get on here from my other YouTube channels, I bring it up here to teach it to you. So you want to make sure that you are picking a niche that is going to be easy for you to create content every single day. You want to pick a niche that you are knowledgeable about, you have an experience for, and you have the knowledge about it, so that you don't run out of what to say or videos to create on that particular topic or on that particular niche. So that is the more reason why you need to pick something that you know very well. Okay, you guys, so that is it for targeting audience and picking a niche. So once you are done getting this niche or settling yourself with what you want to be doing, the next thing you want to do is ask of it, right? Who I need of this knowledge that I have, who I need of this particular value that I have, or who are the people that are going to watch my videos. Now, those are going to be your targeted audience. The people that are going to be watching your videos, the people that are going to be here for the value that you're giving, the people that are needing the solution that you have for their problems are now going to be your targeted audience. Now, that is how you target, that is how you pick a niche, and that is how you focus yourself to facing a set of persons on this YouTube space, because of course you cannot target everybody, you cannot create videos for everybody. Just imagine you want to be creating videos for people that are cooking new recipes, how to cook, what to do when you're in the kitchen and all of that. You want to be creating that kind of content. You want to also be creating health content, talking about food you can eat, medicines to take, how to take care of your health and all of that. And then you want to be creating content about fashion and beauty. You want to be creating content about, history, travel, stores, and all those things. You are going to get burnt out, you are going to get tired, you are going to get confused, and even the algorithm is going to be confused as to what is it that you are doing. So that is why you want to pick a set of persons to focus on. If it is people that love to travel and you also love to travel and you also have experience about traveling, then you definitely want to go ahead and teach whatever it is that you know about traveling. Probably you have an experience in traveling to a particular country. You want to talk about it because of course there might be like-minded persons that wants to go to that country that you are talking about, and they would want to learn what to do, what not to do, the things that they should go with, the things they are not supposed to go with, how to prepare for that trip and all of that. So that is how you actually pick your targeted audience. That is how you pick a niche, and that is how you focus on a set of persons here on the YouTube space, so that it's easy for you to grow and it's easy for the algorithm to understand your content and push it to the right audience. If you are gaining value so far from this video or from this live, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Do not forget to give this video or this live a huge thumbs up so that other persons can join us on this live. Thank you guys so much. Let me know where you are joining me from. I really, really, really want to know where you are chatting me up from or where you are watching this live from. Right here, I teach you how to grow on YouTube, how to monetize, how to make money, and how to grow your YouTube channel generally, because I currently run 5 YouTube channels and I started creating content in 2016, and all of those knowledge and experience that I've had over the years is what I teach you up here, right? So you want to make sure that you are subscribed if you want to be enjoying content around this, right? The next thing I'm going to be talking about when it comes to mistakes that you're making as a small YouTuber on the YouTube space, or as a YouTuber generally on the YouTube space, is not prioritizing consistency. Some people upload videos here today, before they upload again is like a month, a week, a year, and they want to grow. You cannot grow like that. You have to be consistent, and that is something that the algorithm really, really wants. When your channel is actually consistently bringing up content that are valuable, okay, because that's another thing that makes people not to be consistent. If they are in the wrong niche, that they can't come up with valuable content all the time, they definitely will not be they will not be consistent. But then again, the algorithm is going to reward you with views, is going to reward you with subscribers, it's going to reward you with channel growth, it's going to reward you with recommending your videos and all of those things. So when you are consistent, it helps the algorithm to also know who your videos are for and to know what you are doing, right? Who your targeted audience are, the kind of value that you give, and who they should be pushing your content to, right? So you want to make sure that you are consistent. Prioritize being consistent on the YouTube space if you ever want to grow. When you prioritize being consistent on YouTube, you are going to grow without, like, effortlessly. You are going to grow. The little effort you put in is going to come out as growth. The little effort you put in is going to come out as growth. So you want to make sure that you're prioritizing consistency. At least pick, like, times that you should be uploading on the YouTube space, right? If you know you can be uploading 3 times in a week, go ahead and upload 3 times in a week. If you know you can be uploading 5 times in a week, go ahead and be uploading 5 times in a week. Just make sure that you keep up with the consistency. And how you do this is to plan yourself, right? Plan your schedules. You know, you go to your 9 to 5, you come back, or you are a full-time housewife, or you are a student, you go to school. You want to plan around your schedule, right? Around the time you go to school, you come back, bit in between, right? That is how you plan schedules that you can actually live up to, not schedules that you cannot, that you always miss out when it comes to uploading on the YouTube space. That way you are not going to be, consistent on this YouTube space. So make sure that you are consistent in your own way, and make sure that you are planning your schedule when you upload your videos, or when you want to, be putting up content here on the YouTube space, right? I'm so tired, you guys. Like, I've been talking for the last 1 hour. I've been talking for the last 1 hour. The first video I started with, or the first live I started with, actually just went off because my reception was bad. And you are going to see that, of course, is already uploaded on the channel. So you definitely want to check it out, because that is what I started with. And I've mentioned like 4 tips that is making your YouTube channel feel as a small YouTuber. And then I started here, number 5, right? So you can go ahead and check that one out also, so that you too can benefit. The next one I'm going to be talking about, which maybe the last one I'm going to be talking about for today, is going to be creating off-topic content. You guys, if you're on YouTube, you need to pick a niche so that you will be focused on the kind of content that you are creating. You don't want to be creating content, like I said, you want to create content for food, you want to create content for lifestyle, you want to be creating content for maybe travels, for tours, investment, finance. You just want to be all over the place. You don't want it, because it's going to affect the growth of your channel. You don't want to be all over the place, darling. It's going to affect the growth of your channel, because the algorithm is going to be confused, your audience are going to be confused. If, for example, you've uploaded a food content, you've uploaded a travel content, you've uploaded a lifestyle content, right? Now, if an audience come to your video and subscribe to your channel through your food content or your lifestyle content, or either of these contents, right, they are going to be expecting you creating more videos for them under all of these um, subjects or titles or videos that you've created, and you may not be able to keep up. That way you are also going to be confusing the algorithm about the kind of videos or who your targeted audience are, because right now it is scattered. You are targeting people that are traveling, you are targeting people that are cooking or that wants food recipes, you're also targeting people that wants to watch lifestyle content. Is going to be tiring for you. It is also going to be tiring for the YouTube algorithm. So make sure that you are in a niche. That way it is easy for you to, focus on a particular kind of content and create a one type kind of content, which is going to be beneficial for your YouTube subscribers. And in the long run, you are definitely going to see the growth that it is going to be given to your YouTube channel. So I hope this live has actually helped you guys. I hope I tried to make it as clear as possible. I have to go now. I have spent so much time here. I have other things to do. I have other filming to do. I have other editing to do, because of course it's a full-time YouTuber you're looking at here. I run 5 channels and I need to meet up with all of them. So thank you so much, you guys. If you love content around growing your own, subscribe to my channel. Do not forget to give this live a huge thumbs up.